everyone, in this video we are going to talk about magnitude and direction of vectors. We have the vector A that equals to xi plus yj equals to xy. Then the magnitude of the vector that is equals to the square root of x squared plus y squared. Recall that the unit vector is any vector with magnitude 1. Thus, to find the unit vector in the direction of A, that is A over magnitude of A. For example, if magnitude of A equals to 5, then a unit vector in the direction of A is A over 5. Now let us see some example question. For question 1, given that A equals to 2i plus 3g and B equals to minus I minus 4g. Part A question asks you to find the magnitude of vector A. So the magnitude of A equals to the square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared. We can see here is 2, here is 3. So that equals to the square root of 4 plus 9, that equals to 13. For part B, it asks you to find the unit vector in the direction of A. So use the formula that the unit vector in the direction of A, that is A over the magnitude of A. So we have 2i plus 3j over square root of 13. So we have 1 over square root of 13 times 2i plus 3j. For part C, it asks you to find the exact value of the magnitude of 3a minus b. So let us find the 3a minus b. That equals to 3 times 2, 3. Here is in the column vector form. And then minus 1, minus 4. That equals to 6, 9. Minus 1, minus 4 equals to 7, 13. So we have the magnitude of 3a minus b equals to square root of 7 squared plus 13 squared. That equals to square root of 218. That is the answer. Now move on to the second question. Here is a vector A has magnitude 20 and makes an angle of 13 degrees with G. Find vector A in I and G and also in the column vector format. Well, we can firstly do a sketch. So we have the magnitude of A and have an angle of 13 degrees with G. So here is G, here's I, we can see here's Y, here's X. Probably A is over here, starts from here, and we have the angle that is 30 degrees. Here is vector A. Now it asks you to find A in I and J, also in the column vector format. So what we do, we can sketch a right angle triangle. So in this case, we have the angle 16 degrees over here. Here is X, here is Y. We know that the A has magnitude 20, which means the magnitude of this vector is 20. So we can get that cosine 16 degrees in the triangle equals to x over 20. Implies that x equals to 20 times cosine 16 degrees. That equals to 10. Also in this triangle, sine 16 degrees equals to y over 20. Implies that y equals to 20 times sine 60 degrees. That equals to 10 square root of 3. So we can have that the vector A equals to 10i plus 10 square root of 3g. That equals to 10 square root of 3 in the column vector format. So here is 10i and here is 10 square root of 3g. Now let's move on to see the question 3. It asks you to find the angle between the vectors 3i plus j and the positive x-axis. So we can still sketch the vector and the positive x-axis and the y-axis to see it. We have y-axis, x-axis, and there is the vector 3i plus j. So let's see if the point is that over here, and the vector 3i plus j, in here 3i means that you move 3 to the positive x-axis, and j, which means it goes upward 1 unit. So we have the vector looks like that. And here we need to find the angle between the vector and the positive x-axis. So that is angle theta over here. In this case, we can see this is a right angle triangle, and we know the two sides of that. So we can get that tangent theta equals to 1 over 3. Thus, we get theta equals to tangent minus 1 over 3. That equals to 18.4 degrees to 3 significant figures by using the calculator. Now let's quickly review what we have learned in this lesson. So in this lesson, we know that what is the magnitude of the vector xi plus yj? So the magnitude of this vector equals to square root of x squared plus y squared. And for the unit vector in the direction of A, that is A over the magnitude of A. That's what we need to remember that. Okay, here is the end of the video. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching.